Hey there, this is Erica from Highland Hickory Designs, and I'm back today with another stitch combination stitch tutorial to share with you all. Welcome back to my channel. This fabric was really fun to make. I really enjoy the somewhat textured aspect of it with these front post stitches. And please don't let that intimidate you. We're going to go through every step to make these stitches as easy as possible for you to make anything that you could possibly want. You can make blankets, scarves, hats, rectangular wraps, baby blankets, anything you'd like. You just need to start with a multiple of 6 chains. And it's an easy 2-row repeat. And if you notice here at the bottom, it has this bit of a scalloped edge. That's because my stitches were too tight. So I'll show you how to kind of loosen that up. By the time I got up here, they were a bit more loose to avoid this scalloped edge. But if for some reason you get this, you can just put a border on it, and that will kind of help disguise it a little bit. But this is the front. This is the back. And if you'd like to see the written instructions, they'll be in the description box below, along with the timestamps for each row. And there's also instructions on how to speed up or slow down any videos in the description box below, just in case I'm going too fast or too slow for you. And the yarn we're using in today's tutorial is Caron Simply Soft in Orchid. I'm sure you can tell by the wrapper this is a really old skein. I've had this for quite a while. I made a sweater with it, and this is what was left over. If you'd like to see the sweater, the link will be in the description box below. It's really a beautiful shade of purple, and that is a size 4 medium weight yarn, and the hook I used is a H8 5mm crochet hook. So I think that's everything. Let's get started. Alright, so like I said before, we need a multiple of 6 chains for our starting chain. And since we're just going to make a small swatch so I can show you the stitches needed for this pattern, we're just going to chain 24. All right, for row 1, we're going to be working double crochet 3 together, which requires using 3 chains in a row. So for our first stitch, we're going to work into the 8th, 9th, and 10th chain to complete our double crochet 3 together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So starting in the 8th chain, you'll yarn over, insert your hook into the chain, yarn over and pull back through, yarn over, draw through 2, and now we'll begin working into the next chain. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over and pull back through, yarn over, draw through 2. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over and pull back through, yarn over and draw through 2 loops. Now you have 4. So this is 3 double crochets, well, almost completed double crochets, and we're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 loops, and that is a double crochet 3 together. And don't worry, we'll do that plenty more times. From here, you're going to chain 2, skip 1 chain, double crochet in the next chain, and we're going to repeat that pattern across. Chain 2, skip 1 chain, and our double crochet 3 together is going to use the next 3 chains. Insert your hook into the first stitch, two, 3, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 4 loops. Chain 2, skip 1 chain, double crochet in the next chain, chain 2, skip 1 chain, and we're going to use the next 3 chains for our double crochet 3 together. 1, 2, 3, draw through 4 loops, chain 2, and you'll have 2 chains left. Skip this chain, this first chain, and then double crochet in the last chain. That is row 1. Row 2 is super easy. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, single crochet in the first stitch, chain 2, skip the chain 2 space, single crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, skip the chains 2 space, single crochet in the next stitch. And you're going to repeat that the whole way down. Chain 2, skip the chain 2 space, single crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, skip the chain 2 space, single crochet in the next stitch, and for this last part, chain 2, skip 2 chains, and single crochet in the third chain. That was a pretty easy row. That was row 2. This is the back. This is the front. Let's begin row 3. First, we're going to chain 5, turn our work, and now when we're creating our double crochet 3 together, we're going to use the chain 2 space, the next stitch, and the chain 2 space as our 3 stitches to work into. So yarn over, insert your hook into the chain 2 space, yarn over, pull back through, yarn over, draw through 2 loops, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull back through, yarn over, draw through 2 loops, yarn over, insert your hook into the chain 2 space, yarn over, pull back through, yarn over, draw through 2 loops, yarn over, draw through 4 loops. So those, for the remainder of the pattern, those are the stitches that you'll be working into: the chain 2 space, the next stitch, and the next chain 2 space. From here, you'll chain 2, and now we're going to be working a front post double crochet, but we're not working into this stitch or around this stitch. We're going to be working around the stitch 2 rows below. So you'll have to crochet pretty loosely so that it doesn't draw it up like it did with mine to give that scalloped look. To complete this stitch, you'll yarn over, insert your hook behind the double crochet 2 rows below, yarn over, pull back through, kind of pull it up a little bit to make it nice and tall, yarn over, draw through 2 loops, yarn over, draw through 2 loops. It's still kind of tugging a little bit, but that's because I'm kind of pulling on it. But you want this nice and loose so it doesn't scrunch up your project. And let's repeat the pattern. Chain 2. Now we're going to work our double crochet 3 together in the chain 2 space, the next stitch, and the chain 2 space, chain 2. And here we go, we're going to do another front post double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook behind the double crochet 2 rows below, pull up nice and tall, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 2, and we're going to work another double crochet 3 together in the chain 2 space, the next stitch, and the chain 2 space. Yarn over, pull through 2, chain 2, and for your last stitch you're just going to single crochet in the last stitch. And that is row 3. And that is it for the entire pattern. All you have to do is repeat row 2 and row 3 until you get to your desired length. And don't forget the timestamps will be below if you need to jump to a certain row and see exactly how it's done. And when you're finished, you'll get this beautiful slightly textured fabric that's still light and a little bit lacy, but definitely visually interesting. 2-row repeat that can be made into anything that you want. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Please comment below if you have any ideas on what you would make with this stitch pattern. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate you watching my video, and I hope to see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye.